And outside today's sentencing of Casey Anthony, protesters along with curious onlookers stood by to send a message demanding justice for Kaylee. Our Ryan Raish has that story.
Kaylee! Kaylee! Kaylee!
The murder trial against Casey Anthony may forever be known as the trial with two verdicts. One in the court of law and the other,
Outrage that she walks. Outrage.
in the court of public opinion.
I can't put it into words. It's so unjust. It's wrong.
The anguish was expected, after all. Hours before the sentencing, police ramped up patrols just outside the Orange County courthouse. A crowd of protesters grew as the morning went on.
She should stay in there for the rest of her life. She shouldn't get out at all. She killed her child and she should not get out at all.
When word of Judge Perry's decision reached the crowd, the chants grew louder.
Justice for Kaylee!
And the outrage more intense.
The sentence is ridiculous.
She lied. She lied. She lied and told people that her child went missing when she knew that that child was drowned.
One protester appeared with a different approach. His lips were sealed with duct tape and a heart-shaped sticker. Meanwhile, on the other side of the plaza,
The judge was fair.
some supporters made an appearance. The pro-Casey Anthony square was mostly empty, though.
And I feel like in this time that Casey Anthony needs a little positivity in her life.
Michael Lambert's support is sincere, but his view is far outnumbered.
She's walking away and going to make millions of dollars for killing her kid. She's going to get exactly and probably more than what she expected.
And that was Ryan Raish reporting. As you know, people have been glued to their TVs watching this courtroom drama play out, and today's sentencing was no exception. Our Allison Morrow was in a group in South Tampa.
There are about as many thoughts on Casey Anthony here at Daily Eats as there are items on the menu. But as Judge Belvin Perry prepares to sentence her, most people watching expect to see her walk out a free woman in just minutes.
I don't think she should, but I think she will.
Marissa Nugent says she thinks Casey Anthony is guilty, but she understands the juror's decision based on what some have called a lack of evidence.
But just because somebody did something that you wouldn't do or told lies that you wouldn't have told doesn't necessarily mean that they murdered their kid.
As we get closer to finding out Casey Anthony's fate, Doug Leone calls the score.
The judge is going to say you're going to get the maximum on whatever they did convict you on.
He was right. 4 years with credit for time served. So she won't get out today, like many thought, but she will likely get out soon. Perhaps frustrating for many people watching. But even if it took much longer for Casey Anthony to walk out of jail, given what people think about her, it likely wouldn't be long enough.
Do it when no one knows and do it quietly, and she should just kind of disappear into from the public eye if possible.
If I was her right now, I would be scared for my life.
This may be the end of the formal trial and sentencing period of Casey Anthony's life, but those people who were watching the sentencing here this morning tell me they do not believe this is the last we will see of her. In South Tampa, Allison Morrow, ABC Action News.